Hello friends and welcome to another video lesson from DBOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. This is the 9th video of an Excel tutorial series, and here we'll be learning some useful special formatting techniques in Excel. Okay, so we can get started. I've opened an Excel file here, and you'll be learning techniques on how to format or how to paste text in a special way. So the first example is paste special, specifically pasting a value. So as you know, let's say there is, copy paste in Excel. You know that to copy, we use Control-C, to paste, we use Control-V. So here, let's look at a classic example of copying and pasting text in Excel. So let's just say I wanted to copy this, this text called Jan. Okay, I'll give it like this. So I wanted to copy this text and paste it in this location over here. So in the conventional way of copying and pasting, I will do this. My focus is on Jan, on this word over here. I will do a Control-C, and then I will click here, and then I will Control-V. But the question is this really what I wanted to do? Something is wrong here, because after pasting, the formatting of that cell has been altered. You see, so I will undo that. So if you can see, this is yellow, and the ones I expected it to be in blue, a light shade of blue. So I will undo that, and I will do a special way of pasting, which is paste special, particularly pasting value or values. So I will again go to this and copy it. And you can see it has a yellow background to it. But once I paste here, I will do something else. Instead of doing a Control-V, I will not do that. I will right-click on that cell and paste. Wait, you will not see the context menu. Let's just, okay. You will not see the context menu. So let's just say, okay, I'll move it over here so you will see it. Okay. So again, I will copy and try to paste here. Now you see it. Okay. So I copied and then put my mouse over here. I click here the mouse, right click and paste special. And you go to this called values. And it does what we wanted to do. It pasted January, to this cell without inheriting the yellow background. Okay, that is paste special values. To do that, you don't do a Control-V, you right click on the destination cell. And then in the context menu under paste, you look for this 1, 2, 3, the values. Okay, that's paste special values. The second example is still under the category of pasting, but you can call it also, you can consider it as another way of formatting, but it's pasting nevertheless. So transpose. In this example, we'll be seeing how to copy this text over here in a way that is really very special. How? From converting it from a row, which is what it is now, is a row, to a column like this. Okay, so again, you will go to the same place, which is paste special. It will be in that location. So let's just say I wanted to copy this column, this row of values, January up to June. So I highlighted them with my mouse, and then I do a Control-C. I did a Control-C, but I wanted to paste it here and in the process, convert it or transpose it from a row form to a column form. So how do I do that? I'll click on my destination cell, the starting point, and then I will do a right click again. Okay, you don't see it. I will click somewhere down here. So you will see the context menu in full. Right click here. Remember, I will convert this row into a column at the time of pasting. Right click, and then in paste options, I will click on this transpose. And it already did that. So it transformed the text, which is in a row format, into a column format. You see that? January to June. The same values, only difference is that from being in a horizontal orientation, it has been transformed into a vertical orientation. Okay. Then the next one is also transpose, but a reverse of this example. So I'm calling it transpose 2. So here we'll be doing a transpose, a copy pasting action wherein the text will be pasted while being transformed from a column orientation to a row. So the same thing, I will highlight the text that I wanted to copy with my mouse. I'll do a Control-C, and then I will click on my destination cell, right click. In the context menu, I'll look for transpose, which is this one. And it does what we wanted it to do, which is to paste it in a special way so that while it used to be in a column format, it is now, column orientation, it is now in a row or horizontal orientation. So that's transpose, which is still under paste special. Okay. The next we will do is a form of formatting, a special formatting technique called text alignment. I've written down here some note. See the effect of merging cells. So merging cells, for those who are not aware yet, in Excel, merging is when you put together two or more adjacent or adjacent cells to make them as one, like these two. These two, for visibility, I'll put outlines around them or borders. And then if I merge them using this button, then they become one. That's merging. So merging in Excel is a very important technique. In this example, if you look at this table of values over here, if you look at column A, we have a label called month. Obviously, because I'm referring to this list of values here or labels, which are months, month names in abbreviated form. So what I wanted to do is to merge these cells from A2 all the way to A7 into one cell. So what I will do is I will highlight these cells and then click on this merge button. So it does what I expected to do, but there's a little but. This isn't what this is nice, but I would prefer it to be somewhere, the label or the text to be somewhere in the middle. Okay, so this is where we will do this special kind of formatting, which is text alignment. So remember, that is after merging. So we merged the cells into one using this button over here, but then we don't like this kind of formatting because if this merged cell becomes too long, then the label itself will become invisible because it will be at the bottom somewhere out of view. So we wanted to put the label, the text, somewhere in the middle. So what we'll do is this: right click on that cell, format cells, and then you go to alignment, and then here vertical, click on the drop down, click on center, click on OK. And now you have this. This is text alignment. Let's do that again. Remember, this is an effect of merging the cells. So the text label by default settles at the bottom of the merged cells. So you'll right click, format cells, alignment, click on alignment, and then under vertical, click on the drop down, and then you click on the center, and then click on OK. Then you get that. That is text alignment. So we've seen 4 examples of special formatting as well as special ways of pasting text. The last and 5th demo or example I'm going to show you is on text orientation, which is very much related to this example. Text orientation. Now there will be cases wherein we want, for some reason, we want to show this text label in a different way. Sometimes due to space constraint. Let's just say there's so much text to the right and to the bottom, but especially to the right, that this becomes like this. I'm talking about this cell over here called A2. It has already become like this due to space constraint. There's too much text to the right. But even if there's none, even if this is not the case, sometimes we wanted to show this in a different way. Example, let's just say this has become so long already. This merged text has become, merged cell has become so long. And we wanted the label month to be visible, more visible. So what we'll do is text orientation. You right click on that cell, format cells, and then here on the right, orientation. Here, it's not so obvious if it's your first time seeing this. It has something to do with angles. Like if you know what a protractor is, then this will make sense. It's talking about the angles of orientation. If you wanted to rotate the text. So if you look at this word text, it is in this orientation right now. East to west or horizontal. So what I wanted to do is to rotate the word month, this label, rotate it so that it's vertical. So what I'll do is I'll click here. And with that action, you can see that the text also rotated along with it. See, if I click here, it's rotating, it's showing a preview of what the text will look like after you click the OK. So I wanted it in this orientation, vertical. So I'll just click OK, and there you go. That's text orientation. Okay, so in this video, I hope you learned something new, something fresh. We've learned about special ways of pasting text, specifically using values, because when you paste values, it ignores any other formatting that goes along with it, with the text. It just copies and pastes the text alone and doesn't touch the existing formatting of the destination cell. And then we've learned about transpose techniques and copy pasting, but pasting it in a way that the text will be rotated, reformatted. In this case, from a row format to a column, and in the next example, from a column to a row, using the same button, which is the transpose one. And then next is text alignment, wherein we've seen the aftermath of merging cells, which is far from the ideal that we wanted to see. So we did a text alignment, in this case, center, vertical center. And then finally, we saw an example, a demonstration on the effect of doing text orientation, reorientation. Okay, so there you go. And I hope we've learned a couple of things in this video, and I hope to see you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe, and that'll be a big help and further boost for me to keep on churning out helpful videos such as this on a wide, broad range of topics centering on Windows, on even Linux, Oracle, SQL, those kind of stuff. So I have a couple of playlists in this channel. You can check them out. I have playlists. So the playlists organize related videos together. So when you go to that playlist, you'll be able to see related videos bunched together. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.